90s kids will know there was no cooler show back in the day than Sister Sister. And there was nobody cooler than its twin sister stars, Tia and Tamera Mowry. Both have now found their own separate paths, but here's the truth about Tamera Mowry-Housley. Tamera Mowry-Housley's bond with her sister Tia Mowry-Hardrict is borderline telepathic, with the actress and TV host telling Us Weekly, "My identical twin sister and I speak with our eyes. We don't have to say anything and we know." She described the idea of acting alongside her again as magical, admitting a sister-sister reboot definitely isn't off the table. However, Mowry-Housley envisions it more as a movie series rather than a TV show. As for whether she'd support her children wanting to act professionally, the mother of two confirmed she would, though she says, "I'd make sure they get a college degree as well." Funnily enough, Mowry-Hardrict reunited with her on-screen mother, the legendary Jackie Harry, for the Netflix sitcom Family Reunion. In late July 2020, Tamera Mowry-Housley made the shocking announcement that she would be leaving her role as one of the hosts on daytime chat show The Real after 7 years. Describing it as bittersweet, she thanked her co-hosts and wished them well, acknowledging, "I'm so proud of what all the ladies and I have accomplished. All good things must come to an end." She revealed that she was moving on to other opportunities while also looking to dedicate more time to her home life. In the past, the Sister Sister alum has frequently opened up about how much her husband Adam, her son Aiden, and her daughter Araya mean to her.
When I'm not on this show, you better best believe I am teaching, molding, guiding, loving, and caring on my children.
She told Essence that as they grow up, it's more important than ever for her to spend as much time with them as possible. She explained, "I'm trying to instill some really good characteristics and morals into my children's lives." Tamera and Tia grew up doing everything together, and the twins remain super close to this day. Unfortunately, when the COVID-19 pandemic brought everything to a halt, it also kept the sisters apart for the longest time in their lives. Speaking to ET in October 2020, Mowry-Housley confirmed she and Mowry-Hardrict had been separated for over 6 months since she lives in Napa while her twin is in Los Angeles. The actress lamented, "Right when we were actually going to head up there was a surge in LA, and it wasn't wise for all of us to go there." She guaranteed that there would be an overwhelming reunion. Thankfully, FaceTime and Zoom kept the family from feeling like they were too far apart. As Mowry-Housley explained, "Every 2 weeks we Zoom each other and we have happy hour. We have a glass of wine, we talk about what's been happening." Naturally, when they did eventually meet up in person again, it was hugely emotional. Much like the Olsen twins and their show Two of a Kind, Tamera Mowry-Housley and Tia Mowry-Hardrict's characters on Sister Sister were named after the girls themselves. While this doesn't necessarily mean the characterizations were based on the actresses, as Mowry-Housley admitted to Madame Noir, she and her sister were a lot like their on-screen characters, Mowry-Housley revealed. "At the time, Tia was more of the studious one, and I was the mischievous one, meaning I was boy crazy. I had a lot more energy." Naturally, as they grew up, their personalities changed too. In fact, as the twins' time on the show went by, they would regularly switch roles in real life. Nowadays, both women have various parts of the on-screen Tia and Tamera characters in them, as Mowry-Housley explained. "Right now, we embody both of the characters. We both know when to be very studious, focused, and work-related, and when to kind of let go and have fun." They were two of the most famous teenagers in the world, but Tamera Mowry-Housley and sister Tia Mowry-Hardrict weren't shielded from the harsh realities of the entertainment industry. At the height of their sister-sister fame, the girls were turned down by a popular magazine when they were put forward for the cover, purely because they were black. "It was a very unfortunate, sad, confusing time for us." The actress admitted it would have been a dream come true, and they seemed like shoo-ins considering how huge their show was at the time. The sisters' publicist tried to keep them in the dark, but the twins insisted on knowing the truth. Mowry-Housley revealed, "To be black and to be on the cover, we had to be like a triple threat to sell. You couldn't just be an actress. You had to be a music star, a movie star, so we felt like we just weren't enough." Their mother warned them about the industry and taught the girls to work harder and refuse to give up. Mowry-Housley said that she used it as fuel.
Accept your differences. Your differences later are going to be the things that stand out.
Being a working mother isn't easy, but despite the demands of her work and home lives, Tamera Mowry-Housley always makes time for some much-needed self-care. As she explained to Prevention, the mother of two is lucky to be able to split caring for the kids right down the middle with husband Adam Housley. She shared, "He understands when I need a break, just like I understand when he needs a break." When one of those breaks is required, Mowry-Housley ensures she carves out a specific time period for taking bubble baths, meditating, reading, watching grown-up TV, or doing some combination combination of all of those, even if there's only 15 minutes free. Mowry-Housley actually schedules this time in advance to hold herself accountable, so she'll take a proper break. She explained, "Self-care is important. I'm actually a better wife, I'm a better friend, I'm a better mother. I had to learn that." Although the COVID-19 pandemic was difficult, particularly being apart from her siblings and parents, it taught Mowry-Housley to really value her time with loved ones. She noted simply, "Don't take family, friends, and life for granted." Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more list videos about your favorite celebrities are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.